We are back on the recreational swim pond project. Behind me, we have our giant hole and our first course of wall block going in. These are rustic buff weathered limestone chunks. Every one of these rocks is about 22, 25 inches tall and about 1,500 to 2,000 pounds a piece. So we are going straight up fast as we can with the biggest rocks that we can. So we end up with the most square footage of swimmable and usable space for our client. Behind me, Joe's grabbing some steps. He's gonna bring them over. We're gonna lay the steps in here on the corner of the pond. That way we have a nice entry into this beautiful new recreational swim pond. So we're gonna begin to lay out some steps here, mark where our first one is gonna go, and then we are going to begin building the steps. We've got more chunks that were delivered out on the driveway, and we are going to literally be rocking and rolling. Steps are on the agenda this morning, and then we're gonna finish out the rest of this wall block. We'll have our first course done by the end of today, along with the steps built, and we will literally be rocking it out, pumping water out from underneath the pond. We have drainage tile under the pond to help the gas escape during evaporation, but we also need to understand that water is going to take the path of least resistance, and we have had a massive amount of rain on this project. So even with the drain vanes that we installed underneath and the tiles that were put in for the hydrostatic pressure, we still have a few inches of water underneath the liner. So we pulled the liner back. We're going to begin to pump out and get all of this excess water out. Until we can fill the bottom of this pond with rock and gravel, we have room where water is going to find its way. Once we fill that with rock and gravel, water is not going to have that room or that cavity to fill, and will take another path into the ground. What we're going to do is pump this water out. We've got our step marked. We're going to get a bedding of trail mix laid in, and we're going to begin getting that first step in the pond. We are installing a 2 or a under the pond drainage system so we can continue progress on this beautiful recreational swim pond. We are in the trenches today. It gets a little dirty, a little messy, and you need to move water, which is one of the elements you don't want to fight against. So you need to move quickly, and you need to make sure that you have a system in place to move that water out from underneath your construction area. That's exactly what this tube is doing. So we drop this tube about 1.5 feet deeper than the excavation of the pond. We drill holes all the way around it. We fill it with clean stone, and then we drop our sub pump in here for construction. That way we can pump all this water and get it out of here. So Josh is in the trench. He's pulling out the plastic from some extra holes that we're digging down at the bottom, and we are going to keep plugging away on this drain system. It gets a little dirty before it gets pretty. This is the disruption that comes during construction. So stay tuned as we get this drain put in the ground. Fresh card, ready to rock and roll. Cameraman is on duty. We've got our pump. We use some duct tape. Hey, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So pump is, well, it's duct tape. Joe's putting a leash on the pump right now. And it likes to run away. Getting ready to drop that bad boy over there. The phone's ringing. Always cleaning up the job site. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot going on. We are getting the intake bay all situated. Joe's doing some foam work. Little Josh is over here getting this giant boulder strap. It is getting warm out here. Nice job on getting that boulder strap, son. And we are plugging away on this beautiful recreational swim pond, getting the perimeter backfilled, graded out, getting ready to set this next butt rock and ready to go in at the entry of the pond at the steps. We're gonna keep plugging away out here. It's a beautiful day. What do we got?
Quad.
What are we gonna name him?
Ted.
How you doing, Ted? Oh, Ted, you don't want to be in the excavator, Ted. Working with nature. Before you can even build it, they will come. Sure enough, nature has a way of showing up. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. It was a hot and muggy day. Now it is absolutely pouring down rain. We are going to reconvene back at the shop. We're gonna get the skid steer loaded up, hauled back to the shop. We're gonna keep things rocking and rolling here since it's a little too muddy.
It's already full of water back there. All the mud. Joe, we gotta make this the quickest we've ever strapped.
We need a quick strap job. ASAP. Who's gonna get their side done first? Little Josh on the left side. We got Joe on the right side. He's already strapping it down. Joe's moving to his next strap. Joe's already on strap number 2. Josh, you're behind. Quick, move, move. Strap number 2 for Josh. Oh, he got tied up. Wrong strap. Perfect. Joe is already latching down. He's having some problems. His strap is not. Josh is working. Josh, Joe, strap, strap, strap. And Joseph wins by just a few straps. Josh kind of made a little bit of a mess here with his strap, but that is one of the quickest strap jobs we've ever done. It's kind of like the Indianapolis 500 out here with our pit crew, and we are done. Getting ready to rock and roll back to the shop. See ya! Back at the job, it's not raining anymore. Josh, let's see who can get their side unstrapped the fastest, huh? No.
Joe's got this freaking weird wrap going on.
Weird wrap, Joe. We are excited to be back in action here. Welcome to the jungle here at the Trames, an absolutely incredible property. And we've got our sand. Whoa, kind of strap throw was that? Kind of cowboy boots, basketball shorts.
These are your shorts today.
Work shirt, hat combination. Tell you what, just like his father. What's my combination? We're not gonna talk about it.